Hello and welcome to Ingression Prime. Yeah, Prime. The only series that gives you the best tips, tricks, and information on the game that I have loved in beta, and soon you will too, Ingress Prime. I, of course, am your highly experienced instructor, Incredible Hulk, aka Colin Williams. Now, today we're going to give you the first look at the brand new, technically still in beta agent preview, Ingress Prime. Now we're going to have full reviews, info, and a new 100 series coming soon, but Niantic surprised me early and they said that since it's an agent preview, I can start talking about all of the juicy new details now, and I didn't want to keep you waiting. So for those of you guys that are not familiar with Ingress Prime, it is based on Niantic's original game Ingress that laid the groundwork and allowed for Pokemon Go and the upcoming Harry Potter GPS game. You know, it essentially started the entire AR gaming trend that we have today. Now, Prime moves Ingress over to the Unity engine, and it comes with tons of fancy, shiny, admittedly on some older phones, choking graphics. But there is more than just shiny new XMP animations under the hood. So Ingress Prime also comes with some updates to the user interface that will make your life as an agent easier. Or at least it'll make it easier once you learn the new eye, you know, because then you'll stop shouting. You're like, oh, why did they move that button? I just pressed the wrong thing. Like, I didn't want to do that, which I might have yelled at a few times the first day I was playing, but it's relatively easy to adjust to. And the first shiny new easy to learn feature is one finger rotate. So you don't need to do that little crab claw on your phone to rotate and play one-handed anymore. And honestly, once you have one finger rotate, it gets really frustrating to go back to the original Ingress. It's been a pain for me. Now, when you do use two fingers, your zoom now features a perspective-based zoom. It's similar to what we've seen in Pokemon Go. But with Ingress, this perspective zoom is especially handy because now you don't have to be stuck not seeing the roads when you're under a field or especially underneath baths and multi-layered baths. Also gone is those days of stretching up with your thumb to hit the ops button. Now with a single tap on the bottom center icon, it will pull up inventory, attacks, comms, and an upper right hand menu with everything else that you need. It's awesome. And if you thought that was quick inventory access, look at that conveniently displayed inventory and key count in the lower left corner. Just a single tap on that and it will drop you into a different yet somehow familiar carousel slider. Because now each slider item is a different section of the ops menu. And the top area becomes a second sliding carousel that lets you select the individual levels. And what's cool is if you want to quickly recycle, let's say like all of your level 1, level 2, level 3 rezos at once, it's super easy with the new multi-select. It's really cool. And in the inventory capsules, capsule management changes significantly as well. So keys are now visually separated off from the items, which could potentially save you a bit of scrolling or a bit of tapping if you're just trying to get like one ADA out of a capsule full of keys, which could have previously been a little bit of a pain. Took a little longer. It's all one single screen now too, so load and unload, single screen, and you can tell whether you're putting items in the capsule or taking them out based on the big arrow in the center. And if you just tap the other side of the arrow, then we'll swap the direction of that arrow. So it's real quick to go from load, unload, load, unload. Capsule management, though, isn't the only thing in Ops that's changed. So our key management is different too, because we finally have multi-select on keys. Yes! Now, there is no select all button yet, but you can highlight multiple keys one by using the multi-select button in the lower right-hand corner of that key menu. And you've probably seen the key menu. It's different now too. It's rectangular and vertically scrolling with these large photos. One change they did make though is when you click on the key, now you have to select the 2 square swap button to drop or recycle. You know, that lightning bolt over there is obviously recharging, but to drop, you gotta hit that. And you know, with this layout, you can see more photos of the portal. So I guess if you like portal photos, you know, might be worth having to click that one more time to drop a key. Not something I personally prefer, but that's what we got. Not too bad. The comms. The comms also got a small spice up with some division area. So alerts always had its own tab, but chat now contains both faction and cross-faction chats. So the activities like seeing someone nearby capture a portal no longer clog up that all chat screen. It has its own area, which is really nice. The store is also now easily accessible. Who wouldn't want that? And the passcodes input has been moved to the bottom of the store, which does unfortunately mean it'll take a little longer to get to the passcodes screen. If you're iPhone though, you now have passcodes, which is, I guess, cool for Apple people. Welcome to the 21st century. The settings and mission area are the same things that you guys have probably seen before. It just has kind of a new coat of paint. One thing that is different, the game sounds do give you a slider bar option instead of the 4 options, just the clicking low, medium, high. In that settings though, you might have seen a button that says Facebook. And that's because with the full Prime release, you'll be able to use Facebook to log into Prime. I guess that's if for some reason, you feel safer giving your data to Facebook than Google. Yeah, I'm personally staying with Google. Now there are some buttons up top that may be a bit out of reach for most thumbs. Because the agent bar is completely revisualized with the XM in a semicircle, and you'll just press on your agent icon now to see your agent page. That's the way you go to it. But that little plus down below that area is actually, that's what matters most. And that will be worth the stretch of the thumb. It gives you quick access to power cubes. Yeah, which in my opinion is the best new UI improvement in Ingress Prime so far. And that's because not recycling keys one at a time is handy. But sometimes when you need a power cube, like, during an anomaly, or when someone is attacking and you need to recharge, like you really need a power cube. So quick access is awesome, and it eliminates a lot of the tedium that was in the original Ingress. So when you start playing and you do head out to deploy, destroy, and enjoy, the shiny new graphics look great, and a lot of actions like scrolling through key carousels and pulling up portals just honestly seems quicker and snappier, to me at least. And those portals themselves have a new look. So there's a little ball of fire engulfing the portal's main picture, and it's just right above the portal in there. So, and that pops up every once in a while. It's kind of cool. You'll also be greeted with some new buttons to learn at the portals themselves. Because it used to be that we had a long press on a screen, you could pull up fast actions. Those are gone, and that's because they are now mostly in the attack UI and the portal UI, which is quick to access. So when you head to the portal, its deploy now allows you to press and slide to deploy Rezo or Mod real quick, or just tap the button if you want to do the normal deploy. And mods can also be added through that little 4 square box at the top. But it's all quickly accessed from that main portal screen area, which is very nice. And hacking also gets an upgraded press. So you can press and slide to do a glyph hack, or you can slide to a hack normal, or even better yet, you can slide to hack and not get a key. Oh, saving valuable inventory space. Thank you so much. I love that. I need it a lot. I use it a lot right now. Now after hacks, that info box that tells you, what you got from the hack also now includes a second way to see your inventory count as of that hack, which is nice if you're going through and make sure that you do not hit the item cap. The charge function was also improved. So gone is that long pain of having to long press the recharge all button to get that boost charge that does more of a charge. So now it has its own quick button. And the best part is that you can use cubes from the recharge screen without leaving. It makes charging so quick and so nice now. And if you don't need the cubes, boost charge is also available by a slide up on the charge from the main portal screen as well. So it's great. Linking is the last one. So far it isn't too different other than quicker key carousel, and your links now travel up and down, around and down to visualize the field above everyone's head. No back button or access right now. That'll maybe future. There are two key features that are missing from Prime though, and they are extremely important features in my opinion. The first is the access to regional self scores and the leaderboard. Really hoping Niantic will add this into the UI before the official release or shortly thereafter. Because as of now, losing that feature means if you care about it, you have to now slog over to the Intel map. If you're on mobile, you have to select the full and reload it, and then you gotta scroll around to get that leaderboard, which is it's just very cumbersome. so sucks. And then the second feature that isn't in Prime, hurts my heart, is support for rooted Android phones. And Niantic has said that they will not be adding support for rooted phones in order to help combat GPS spoofing. That's the reason. But lots of Ingress players are techies like me, so a good amount of us have rooted phones, and unrooting phones just to play Ingress like I had to do for some of the testing is more than a little bit of a headache and might not be worth it for some people that really care about the root. So, sad. But anyways, that's going to finish up the first look at Ingress Prime. Now you'll want to make sure to absolutely click that subscribe button for sure, because more videos about Prime, including answering whether your current phone can handle its new graphics and if it will drain your phone's battery, will be coming soon. By soon, I mean sooner than Ingress Prime's 2-year-long soon, you know, because that's the photo of me when they announced Prime. I think that was 3rd grade. But in the meantime, you can find out more about the original Ingress in our other videos, and just go out there, get your last few kicks on the OG Ingress before you get the Prime upgrade yourself. And of course, as always, do that by destroying, deploying, and enjoying.